All right, so I was thinking because I was just having a conversation with a fellow coach, a friend, and we were discussing how it was very hard to keep up with our business pages for Facebook and things like that, and then our personal pages. And I was saying that I was getting to the point where I was going to just delete my business page because I feel like I'm living a double life. I feel like if I am on the Divine Awakening page, then I'm trying to convey a different, energy brought off to the world. I'm trying to let people know who I am through this way. When I go on my personal page, then I let the energy off that way. Now, Mel Foster. So when I do that, I show the world me in a different sense when essentially that is all me. I can't turn that on or turn that off. I am a coach. I'm a life coach, and that's what I do. So sometimes, even when I talk to my friends and family, they'll say, don't life coach me right now. But the thing is I'm not life coaching you. And it's funny because if you think I am, I'm not, because I'm not fully going into the process. But I am life coaching you in a sense because you're getting a feeling of what I do. And that's me. That's what I do. I bring it. But anyway, so getting back to the point of the name. So I felt like I was living like a double life, trying to be two different people when essentially I'm one. And so I am going to go ahead and delete my Divine Awakening page, and I put a lot of content on there for my school and things like that, but I'm just going to do my personal page because that's me. And with that being said, that is going to show me from different stages of my life so you realize the transformation. So when I'm telling you these tools, these tricks that have woken me up to become the person who I am, you will see what that meant if you just go through any of that. Same with my YouTube channel. You're going to see who I am because you're going to see me as a teacher. You're going to see me doing these videos. You're going to see me at a workshop. You're going to see me at home with my family getting pumped up before a call. Things like that, because that is life and that is who we are. We are different energies in different stages. But when you know where you want to resonate at, that's where you go to. But anyway, so back to the name change. So with the name change, um, I was thinking of the identity of how we feel when we change our name. And in essence, when we evolve, and when I say evolve, I mean that by we wake up. Once you wake up to what life could be like, then we think of ourselves in a different light. And I think that's where the name Mrs.Divine Awakening came from for me. And then that brought me to thinking of when people get into new religions like the Nation of Islam, or any kind of Islamic religion, or more than that, any kind of religion, and then they change their names. Or they get into consciousness and they change their name to like Hotep or something, or Osiris. It's because we realize that we've woken up to be greater than what we ever thought we were. So then at that point, we want to name ourselves. We know where we resonate at. This is the energy I'm conveying right now. And so we want to give ourselves another name. However, people say, oh, you're not this, you're not that. Like Muhammad Ali became, Muhammad Ali, sorry. Cassius Clay became Muhammad Ali. And that's because when he woke up to his higher self, he knew who he was, who he wanted to be. And so he gave himself a name to be that. And if that's what we're going to do, if we're going to rename ourselves, whether it's our nickname or it's our business name or any kind of name, something you just want people to start calling you. If that is the state you have evolved to, where you identify with that, then refer to yourself as that as many times as possible. If someone asks you your government name, okay, think about it. But the name holds a lot of power. And you see that referenced time and time again in history books or in TV shows, things like that, when they say they try to keep the real names sacred. Even with the Native Americans, they used to keep their names sacred. They had different names for themselves and different names that, like the tribe called them, and different names that outsiders called them. And so you'll be referenced by the energy that you are. And so my name is Mrs. Divine Awakening. And if you ask me who I am, I may say Divine or Mrs. Divine or Mrs. Divine Awakening. You can call me Mrs. Awakening, Mrs. Divine, things like that. My students even call me that, and they say it like they're serious, and I'd be like, no, y'all, stop. Like, I'm Auntie Mel. No, That's who I am, and that's who I became to them, and that's what I'm going to own. So my name is Mrs.Divine Awakening, and my business page be removed, but if you want to follow me on Facebook, you can look for Mel Foster.